Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're jumping right into the Alberta Advantage Immigration Program, or AAIP for short. This is your roadmap for turning that dream of living in Alberta into a reality. So, you're thinking about putting down permanent roots in Alberta? That's a huge step, and, figuring out how to get permanent residency can feel overwhelming. You need a clear map. That's exactly what we're here to do. To lay out that map for you. All right, so you hear this phrase, the Alberta Advantage. What does that actually mean when it comes to immigration? Let's get right to it and explain what this program is all about. Okay, at its heart, the AIIP is an economic program. You can think of it as Alberta saying, we're looking for people with specific skills and ambitions. The provincial government itself can actually nominate you for permanent residence. It's a formal invitation, really. And that gets to the core goal here. It's a two-way street. The whole point is to attract folks who can either fill a job that's in demand or who have the drive to start or buy a business. You bring something the province needs, and Alberta offers a clear path to make it your permanent home. So this brings you to your first big decision, kind of like a fork in the road. The whole program basically splits into two main paths. Figuring out which one is for you, that is the most important first step. And here they are. On one side, you've got the path for workers. This is for you if you've got skills that are in demand and you're planning to work for an employer in Alberta. On the other side, you've got the path for entrepreneurs, for the people who want to build something new or buy an existing business. So, which one sounds more like you? Let's dig into each of them. First up, let's explore the road for workers. If you're looking to match your professional skills with an Alberta employer, this section is for you. Now, this path for workers isn't just a single lane. It actually branches out into 4 different, very specific streams. And as you can see, they get pretty specific. The opportunity stream, that's for people who are already in Alberta, already working. It's a great path for those who've already started to build a life there. Then you have streams that are really targeted, like for tourism and hospitality, which shows you just how important that industry is to the province. The rural renewal stream is also a big one. It's a clear sign that Alberta is serious about growing its smaller communities, not just the big cities. And finally, there's the Alberta Express entry stream, which hooks directly into the federal system, creating a kind of fast lane for people who are already in that pool. Okay, let's switch gears and talk about that other major path. This one is for the builders, the innovators, the entrepreneurs. And hey, just like the worker path, this entrepreneur route also splits into 4 specialized streams. Each of these is like a very specific invitation. You've got the rural entrepreneur stream, which kind of mirrors the worker path's goal of building up those smaller towns. The next 2 are super interesting. One for international grads from Alberta's own universities, and another for foreign grads with big innovative startup ideas. That tells you they're focused on keeping talent and attracting new innovators. And last but not least, the farm stream, which really honors Alberta's deep agricultural roots, looking for experienced farmers to come and build its future. So, you've seen all 8 pathways. You might even be thinking, yep, that one's for me. But hold on. Before you dive in, there are a few fundamental rules of the road, if you will, that apply to everybody, no matter which stream you pick. Okay, this is probably the most crucial thing to understand. The AIIP isn't a one-man show. It is a partnership. The government of Alberta is the one who runs the program and picks the nominees, but they do it all in collaboration with the federal government of Canada. This 2-level system is absolutely key to how this all works. So your journey is going to happen in 3 clear steps. First, you have to get Alberta's stamp of approval. You apply to the AIIP and get that all-important nomination certificate. Think of it as your golden ticket. Step 2, with that ticket in hand, you then apply to the federal government. That's Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada, or IRCC. And finally, step 3. They do the final checks, health, security, and all that, and they make the final call. So, to put it simply, Alberta chooses you, and then Canada approves you. We've laid out the map. We've looked at all the main roads you can take. Now, the focus really comes back to you and where your own personal journey might start. Let's just circle back to the core mission, straight from the source. This program is a bridge.
It's built for people who have specific skills or business plans, and it connects them directly to the opportunities waiting for them in Alberta. It's a straightforward invitation to come contribute to the economy and become a real part of the community.
So, we'll leave you with this. You've now seen the 8 different pathways laid out. 4 for workers, 4 for entrepreneurs. The question really isn't if there's a path for you anymore, it's which path is yours. What could your future in Alberta actually look like?